Well, hello and welcome to another video. I am Sandy Rodriguez and I had a different video planned for today. I'm a brain injury survivor and these are my stories and that's that. So, I feel like I look all bundled up and today is my 31st, I call them birth anniversary from the car accident, but kind of a rebirth because when you're born, you have nothing, you don't know anything from before because nothing's there. That's how my life is. I don't remember much. I've gotten memories back, but I have no past, so therefore I am born. So I had the big, super big, awesome plans to make a video series of today. Going to, I was gonna make a video from my accident spot, then I was gonna make a video and go live, do the live thing from one hospital, and then I was gonna drive to U of M, and I said, okay, nothing. If I'm sore, I'm still gonna make that. And my body said, bitch, I think you caught cold, or a little bit of not flu because I'm not sweating. So, because when I sneezed, I coughed at the same time and it sounded grumbly. And the last 2 days, I've been coughing more than normal, which is, one. Anyway, I'm stumbling over language. So I said, you know what? I'm going to be smart and stay at home and do a lame ass video. And so that's that. Not the end of this video because I want to share a little more. But so that's what I had planned. Now I am going to do it, if not this anniversary, next year. Or I may surprise y'all and do it just because, on June 28th or April Fool's Day or some shit like that. So 31 years ago today, January 4th, 1995. Did I say 34? 31. 1995. By this time it's 12:04, so it's just afternoon. I am at U of M in the trauma burn because my car got hit on Middle Belt Road. If you're familiar with Middle Belt 94, you know how Middle Belt goes over 94? And in between the viaducts, there's that light. Well, I made a left turn and somebody wasn't paying attention and crashed into me at 55 miles an hour. Now that should have killed me, but no. So I was first, and the airport's right there. So the cop place where they have all the cop cars and the cops and the ambulances is right there. So I got shipped off to Annapolis Hospital real quick. And because of the severity at that time in 1995, they said you need somewhere bigger because the severity of my accident, my injuries was severe. I was paralyzed on the entire right side of my body. At that time, I was in a deep coma. 7 ribs on my right rib cage were broken. I mean, broken as in separated. My pelvis was fractured all the way across from one side to the other. I had a fracture mid-thoracic spine. And that was it until I woke up. I stayed at U of M for 7 weeks. Now, that's unheard of now. I don't know if the severity, if those injuries were severe enough now versus 31 years ago to have me stay somewhere. I'm not going to find out. But I had 7 weeks stay at U of M, and then I went home, and I had a little over a year of full-time rehab, and it's been on and off rehab until now for the rest of my life. And I mean physical therapy and chat therapy. I had speech therapy a little while ago, and it really didn't help because the speech issues I'm having with are because of my aphasia. And that's a permanent thing, the little language area up here on the left temporal lobe. That's where that's hanging out. So we tried it, and I said, yeah, this isn't, my speech is just getting worse, and issues with aphasia, and, hopefully not crawling towards dementia, but it's a possibility because both of my grandmothers, I think, had dementia, Alzheimer's, and my grandfather had dementia. I don't know if he died of Alzheimer's or it was something else, but so that's what I have to look forward to, possibly. So since today was changed, I was going to make a live video from each accident spot and a live video chatting with my mom and my stepfather. So let's say we're going to wait on that either another year or, like I said, some random. So today's day is a whole lot of this. Hot tea, hot coffee. And one thing I am going to do that was already planned is my husband's taking me to somewhere for a nice dinner. Not like have to dress up and wear a suit, nice dinner. And so that's going to happen. I told him this year when he asked me, where do you want to go? I said, yeah, you pick. How about that? So I don't know until we get there. And you know me well enough. We've been married for 20 years. You know me well enough to know just pick, or somewhere new. He did tell me about a new coffee shop that opened up recently in Ypsilanti. So that'll be a nice surprise. We'll have some new espresso, and that's always fun. That's one of our favorite dates that we do is go to new coffee places wherever. So I am feeling good. I'm not emotional. I'm feeling blah about this anniversary, but that's okay. I feel the way I feel, and you should feel the way you feel on your anniversary, whether you notice it, recognize it, or ignore it. Never apologize for how you feel, okay? And this goes to anybody and everybody. Never apologize for how you feel. It's just what you do with those feelings. It might not be, be safe with how you express your emotions. Be true to yourself. To all my survivors out there, stroke survivors, brain injury survivors, car accident survivors, you guys are badasses because you're still here with us. Obviously, you're not meant to go because you didn't die. So, carpe diem, seize that day, and be good to yourself, please, and treat yourself to a little fun and, I don't know, whatever you want to. Hey, thank you for sticking with me. It's been a while since I made a video, and like I said, hey, carpe diem.